In this video, man ranks League 1 2022-23 kits in a Borussia Dortmund kit. There's a lot of Borussia Dortmund kits out there that people love. This, for me, is the one, only because of that. Not all of them have that. A lot of them have the single tick. It's all about the retro night. Die Continental. Right, we're going to start this League 1 ranking in very similar fashion to the last video in League 2. League 2, Crawley hadn't come out with a kit. At the time of recording this, Crawley still haven't come out with a kit. And in League 1, neither have Derby, and it's all to do with them going into administration. I get it. And on the website, it reads, the club genuinely acknowledges the disappointment this will cause supporters, but also wants to convey a heartfelt thanks to both Umbro and Fanatics for their patience and cooperation on what has been a unique situation. I get it, administration, but ultimately Derby will come out with a kit. It's just when. So I'm not going to include them in this ranking. I've waited long enough. Now I want to start off by saying that this isn't ultimately terrible, and actually League 1 kits for the most part are alright. But for me, Burton's is the worst. And when I look at it, it's not that offensive. Do you know what is offensive? The Press Tech sponsor. And even that, for the most part, is okay because it's black and it matches the other trim. It's a yellow and black shirt. But for some reason, and I guess it comes down to branding, we've mentioned it in previous videos, blue and grey does not belong on that shirt. It's an eyesore. Take that away and I think it might be up a few more places. But yeah, unfortunately, Burton is bottom of the pile. Next up, we've got a side who are looking to get back into the big time, but unfortunately, they're going to be near the bottom of this league. It is, unfortunately, Bolton Wanderers. I do apologise, but I don't think Bolton have had a very good shirt since like the early 2000s when they were rocking Reebok on the front. They've always had these eyesore sponsors. They've shifted home bargains, which is great. But now they've got Service My Car. Or should I say, Service My Car. Don't worry, it's there. You can see it. Everything up here is great. You got the red, white and blue trim. You got the red, white and blue in the badge. You got the blue in the Macron badge. But then you got Service My Car in green. It's just a massive eyesore. The thing with white shirts, it's very hard to make them exciting. So you've got to make them classy. Subtle and classy. And this is not that. Bolton Wanderers, second from bottom. Now we'll take that subtle and classy and we move on to our next team. It's Barnsley. They've literally said, hold my beer. It's just a plain Puma template, it looks like. They do have a sponsor on the back called Parliament. I think they're like a visual creative agency. Don't know if they're going to get anything on the front. It will improve it, obviously. And if they do put something on the front, just make sure it's white. Just going to have a look at how much they charge. 48 quid. 48 quid for that. Barnsley fans, let me know how do you feel about the shirt. Bit dull, eh? Next up, more red in Morecambe. Trying to do something funny there. It didn't really work out. Not a bad shirt. Not too sure what's going on down the sides here. Very random design, but yeah, Joma, the manufacturer behind this one. As I said before, these League 1 shirts, they're not bad. They're not offensive. This is basically what Barnsley's shirt will look like with a sponsor on the front. We move on. Another plain red kit. It's Accrington Stanley. Boring. I just feel like all these clubs are picking up templates, whacking a badge and a sponsor on it. It's very Sunday League, isn't it? Now, if you're an Accrington Stanley fan, you could fork out some money for this new kit. Or if you do happen to have the 1920 version, that'll do. That's very similar to this season. When it comes to kits, as an Accrington Stanley fan, there's really not much to be excited about, is there? Moving on, we've got Wickham. Oh, dear, really boring. Dreams. Who dreamt this one up? It's just very dull. Not offensive. Just very dull and boring. Feel sorry for League 1 fans at the moment. So then we move on to the next one, which is Exeter, who have got Carpet Right as their sponsor. I feel like League 1 clubs were invited down to a retail park or something. Dreams, beds, Carpet Right. Once again, Joma on this one. It's a red and white striped shirt. This could be any club. And to be honest, I'm struggling to stay awake with this one. These kits must get better. They have to. Lincoln. Right, wake up now, Smiv. This is better. In my previous video about League 2, I was talking about stripes stopping and allowing the sponsor to shine, but not too much. We don't want sponsors to shine too much. My problem with this is it's a green sponsor on a red and white shirt. Maybe you've gone black to match like the piping and stuff. But we're getting better. It's an improvement. It's okay. Oh dear. Sorry, I've been yawning. Pompey. Without looking, it does feel very templatey. I've dealt with a lot of night kits over the years with Palmer's doing the Sunday League kits. And this to me screams template. So hang on 2 seconds. I'm going to go on Kit Locker, who helped us out with kits over the years. Guarantee you I could find this template. One moment. I found it. So Pompey are selling this kit on their website for £55. You can go on Kit Locker and pick up this same shirt. As you can see here, it's a Nike Academy short sleeve jersey that comes in various colours, but it does come in the blue of Pompey there. And you can get that for £20.66. I reckon you can pick up an embroidered badge for about £4. Take it to a print shop and get the exact logo done. I'm not telling you to rip off Pompey, by the way. I'm just saying I reckon you could recreate the Pompey shirt with the actual template, which is the hardest thing to do. You just need to get the assets. I reckon you could spend 30 quid and get a Pompey shirt rather than spending 55 quid. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But hey, we move on. Next up, I'm going to say Bristol Rovers. Not a lot wrong with this shirt. See how Wickham failed on the whole quarters thing? Bristol Rovers have done it a little bit better. I can see some added detailing on the kit there, so that's props for that. It's very bold and very modern. Not my favourite, but Macron, again, they're really going in on the kits this year, Macron. Obviously, the sponsor Utilita, who we know too well, that sits on the front of the shirt, isn't interrupting in any way, shape or form. Blends with it nicely. I mean, yeah, is this where League 1 kits get better? I think it is. Bristol Rovers and up. Every shirt from now on will have something about it. Peterborough's has got something about it, certainly. It's non-offensive. White piping around the neck, on the sleeve, humour badge, white in the badge of the Peterborough logo. White in the badge of the, oh, what's that? I can't actually see it. Let me put my glasses on. It's a big sponsor, isn't it? The Mick George Group. They're taking over there. But yeah, it's an okay shirt. It's not going to win awards. I'm sure Peterborough fans will buy this one. All right, we're at the halfway point now. We've got the Port Vale shirt. It's literally black and white. Actually, white and black. No other colours on it. And I do like 2 colourway shirts, but when they're neutral colours, maybe it does need a splash of something. We're not going to get that in this shirt. I like how it's very plain on the front, and they've left the jazziness to the shoulders and the sleeves. It's an interesting design. It's not offending me in any way, shape, or form. I'd wear it. I'd bang a couple of goals, top bins, and then I'd come back down south and get back to being a fairy. Yeah, it's not a bad shirt. 11th place. Fleetwood Town with the Hummel. I like the subtle stripes in the background, which eventually sort of fade out to nothing. Sponsor's cool. Nice bold lettering with a couple of logos either side. Hummel in the white. Lettering on the Fleetwood badge in the white. White shoulders with the red chevrons. White sleeves. A little bit of red trim to not make it disappear too much. Yeah, I think it's a cool shirt, that. Fleetwood Town fans should be happy with that one. Up next, Macron are back at it again with Sheffield Wednesday this time. Nice kit. I didn't like it at first. I thought there was too much going on. But the more I look at it, the more I appreciate it. But the thing that really sets it off for me is the collar. It's like a very deep, dark blue. It might even be black. But it matches the shorts as well. We're not talking about shorts, we're talking about the shirt. The only thing I don't like is the badge. Sorry, Wednesday fans, I just don't like your badge. The old badge, the simple owl. In fact, that owl was ahead of its time, because you'll notice a lot of teams have had badges like Sheffield Wednesday now and gone more sort of like simple and digital. Sheffield Wednesday went the other way. They was already ahead of the times. They had this beautiful simple badge and then have gone backwards. And I do like traditional badges at times, but this one, after having the simplicity of that owl on the Wednesday badge before, yeah, isn't doing it for me. So it's the only reason that Sheffield Wednesday's kit has come down a little bit. Next up, we've got Cambridge, and I think naturally everyone's going to compare this to Peterborough because they've got the same sponsor on the front, Mick George Group. But the difference in these shirts is one is Puma and one is Hummel, and Hummel wins it clearly for me here. Nice little detail in the body of the kit, diagonal stripes going down there. The sleeves are left plain for the chevrons to sort of take over. Black ones there you got. You got black with white trim on the collar. Yeah, I really like this kit. If it's Cambridge versus Peterborough, Cambridge all day long. The kits are getting nice, aren't they? And we move on now to Forest Green. And I feel like I've seen this one before. And that is because they actually wore this one last season. They're going again with it. I feel like during lockdown, we all went a bit reminiscent, didn't we? And we started loving these old school kits. Suddenly, certain kits had a bit of value to them. I can imagine the kids of today in 20 years' time feeling a bit reminiscent. And suddenly, this Forest Green kit is about like 150, 200 quid. Everyone wants to get their hands on it. What I'm saying is invest now, keep it for the future. It's just because it's a unique design. The thing that's keeping me back from it, obviously, is the badge, the white. They've gone two-tone all over, but that white badge there is a bit of an eyesore. Yeah, it's cool, but there are some better kits. Just like Shrewsbury. That, my friends, is a football kit. Blue and yellow stripes, but it's kind of like sprayed on. White Umbro logo, white on the sponsor. The badge blends in well too. Yeah, I think it's a really nicely rounded kit. You've got quite a thick yellow band on the trim there of the sleeves. Opposite on the neckline, they've gone blue. The more I look at it, should I be rating it higher? Maybe. Overall, really good shirt. Well done, Shrewsbury. Okay, in 6th place, we have... It's Charlton. Castor or Castor. I don't even know how to say the brand. But I said it before. They're popping up with some really big clubs. I love simplicity. When you've got a plain, solid colour kit, this is the way you make it pop. And in this case, they've used different shades of red. I love a big, bold sponsor. RSK, I don't even know what it means. That classic round Charlton badge on this side as well. I think it's a... Yeah, I think that's a top kit. Most people would say that's boring. For me, I can't stop looking at it. Very, very good. But it does miss out on the top 5. So these 5 must be special, right? I think so. And in number 5 for the League One kits, we have Cheltenham. Again, I think people are going to think it's boring. It literally is 2 colours. It's red. It's white. I don't like red, but this still shines through and I still like it. Imagine this is in a nice khaki green or a blue, but it is red. I've mentioned about stripes stopping for sponsors. This one, it doesn't, and that is its downside. I will have to say that. We've kind of got a round neck with a collar. We're not talking trim. It's a red shirt. They want you to know it's a red shirt, and they've very much accomplished that. There's no trim on the sleeves either. It's all about what's here. That to me screams a very early 90s kit, and you know what I'm about, guys. I'm sure most people won't rate this, therefore I will call it underrated. Really top kit, that. So it's Cheltenham that get 5th spot. What about 4th? I have to say, it's Ipswich and the Ed Sheeran tour. Umbro did really well on the Shrewsbury kit. They've done really well here with the Ipswich kit. Very much opposite to that Port Vale shirt, where it was very plain here and jazzy on the sleeves and the shoulders. This one is completely the opposite. It's all about the body. I'm not quite sure what this design is, but it's just all over the show. It tessellates. The Ed Sheeran tour sponsor is a really cool thing. They've got that red trim on the badge, and they've actually brought that through in the collar as well, so that's a nice touch. Yeah, top shirt, that one. Like it, but it isn't first place. And I had a couple of people saying they'll be really disappointed in me if I don't put this first, so I do apologise, but you're in the top 5, all right? Coming in at 3rd is Plymouth, and this lad here has forgot to take his watch off for the press shots. But no, look at that kit. Again, just 2 colours. It's green. It's white. Great sponsor on the front as well. Love the logo. It's not too much, but it's there. The green and white of the Plymouth badge, the white of the Puma, the sleeves are plain. Even the detailing on the neck and the sleeve trim, really, really top kit. Plymouth fans will be very happy with this, I'm sure. It's 3rd place, so who comes 2nd? Oxford. When I first saw this shirt, I was like, that is the winner. That is the absolute winner. Nothing will top that. And I'm pretty sure most people have this as their top kit. Yellow and navy blue go so well. I've got a Spurs kit in a similar design here, but this goes a bit further than just a plain blue sleeve. You've got added detailing within the yellow on there. Nice bold sponsor. Macron have done it again. The badge blends in. Everything is perfect about this shirt. There's nothing to fault it. And as I say, it would have won it. However, there was something else that just pipped it for me. And I'm sure most people won't agree. But we've mentioned subtle and classy, and this is MK Don's new shirt. And I know you won't agree. How they've made a plain white shirt beautiful, I don't know, but they've done it. It's almost not plain white. They've added like some grey texture to it. And I actually like how the trim's really uniform on there. They've got white, red and grey trim. The grey of the badge, the grey of the manufacturer caster, and then the Suzuki logo. I love iconic sponsors, and Suzuki is one of those iconic sponsors. It's beautiful. And they've changed the colour to benefit the shirt. This is what I'm talking about, people, because Suzuki has been the sponsor of MK Dons before. I don't actually know what their primary colour is. This time it's grey. It fits in perfectly, and it's the #1 shirt in League One for me. Just pipping Oxford United. Those two stood clear for me, followed by Plymouth. But if you're an MK Dons fan, go and buy this. This will be your best shirt for many a year, I'm sure. So, it was a tough start, wasn't it? Very boring shirts. Those second half of the shirts really improved things. Let me know if you agree with my picks. Let me know what you think is the best shirt in League One. And I'll be back very soon to go over the championship kits. I wonder what shirt I'm going to wear. We'll see. Until then, if you enjoy these videos, make sure you drop a like, support the channel by subscribing as well. And as I always say, I will see you in the next one.